microphone.
Who did?
Good morning.
Good morning, all.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. You guys, I'm laughing because it's just one of those mornings. So I have not got anything up for Christian womanhood, and I am so sorry. But it's just one of those things. All right, Debbie, give me 1 minute.
Miss Tracy.
Good morning. Who all do we got in the chat? Good morning to Debbie and Sandy and Hetty. Good morning to Debbie and Sandy and Hetty and T. Good morning to you all.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Teresa, do you want to come on this morning?
She at work? She may be at work.
See if she is. Ask her if she at work because I'm on the other screen now.
I'll type it.
Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
Boop, boop.
Boo, 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 boo.
Oops.
See, that's what. SpongeBob.
She can pop in for an hour or so.
Oh, gosh.
Tracy can pop in for an hour or so. She said, "Just you want me to?"
All right. You said Teresa?
Yeah, my great finds, Tracy.
All right, let me go ahead.
Is that my friend Brantley?
Can you hear him?
Yep.
There she is.
Good morning, Debbie. Debbie.
Yep. Good morning.
Good
morning, John.
Morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good
morning, John.
Morning to John.
We have an echo. Debbie, you have the YouTube chat turned on?
Probably.
Now she's muted.
Who?
Did you mute her?
No, I
didn't.
Yeah, somebody muted her. She's muted.
Wasn't on.
Now she's back.
It wasn't I. I was on the other screen. I'm
Probably muted herself.
Right. You okay, Debbie?
I'm finding anything this morning. I'm on my second cup of coffee. There.
Oh, I haven't even had a drop yet.
What, Debbie, did you put your blue jeans on backwards this morning?
No, ma'am. And if I did, they're elastic bands, so they'll fit anyway.
You guys, I had to start out hangouts in my PJs, and then I'm like, oh, you guys, let me run back there and get my clothes on. And
you mean I'm the only one in jammies this morning? Oh, geez.
Don't worry about it because that's what I used to do. If anybody
can't see anything from here up, so I'm safe.
Well, I was because
now don't lean forward now, Tracy.
It's 9:13 here, so I got to be dressed by now, or I just would not feel like my day is.
Yeah, as your
even
grandson
started.
over. You got my favorite YouTube fan.
Yeah, had to get up with him and make him waffles. And
How much did you pay him, Adam?
I don't know. I got to figure something out.
I'm telling you, that kid he just thinks Adam is the coolest dude, and I'm right there with him. I think Adam's pretty cool, so I don't feel bad that he thinks Adam's the favorite YouTuber. I'm good with that.
Oh goodness, you guys.
Wait till he sees me when I'm at the casinos. Well, not in the casinos, but in Las Vegas.
Well, at least he's with at least he chose somebody with a good heart and a kind soul.
Like I tell people, I have my faults, but I try to be nice. I try to help people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we're all different for a reason.
Especially the older I get, and especially with these medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Look at life totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
You guys, I know.
I'm sorry.
We all have our aches and pains and stuff, but Gianna's going through a real hard time right now with
her RA.
Yeah. So
not retail arbitrage.
So just
yeah.
Rheumatoid arthritis.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, T.
Good morning, D.
Good morning, T.
Yeah, I had a late start.
Good morning,
this morning,
T.
too. It's good I don't have to. Hey, Debbie, how are you?
I'm doing great, honey. How are you?
Good, good. I was on your show last night. It was really
I
good.
know. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetie.
And
Thank you.
Debbie, I'm sorry, but I tell
Yes,
you what, I'm not
Honey,
I'm not a reseller, and I've been whooped these past 2 days.
you think? I
Whoop, there it
understand.
is. Whoop, there it is.
I understand it. I do understand it, my dear. I've been there, know what you're talking about. I didn't get down and get off the computer till real late last night. And then I had to calm down so I could go to sleep. Once I got to sleep, my husband decided to get up at 4 o'clock this morning. So guess what? That's why I'm on my second cup of coffee.
Oy vey.
Well, keep
I went to bed at 8 o'clock. Jimmy and Brantley were, Jimmy is part of the riding patrol for the Kent County Sheriff's Department.
Mhm.
So he has to go on Tuesdays. He has to go, is his day to go to the barn to do chores. So
Mhm.
they went to the barn to do chores. I went to bed before they even got back.
What's that, like
I'd
Matter
love
Police they have?
Yeah, they just for like special events.
Oh, okay,
for,
for like-
you know, yeah, for
Parades and
like
things?
parades and stuff like that.
Nice.
Hey,
That's not
hey,
funny.
John, did you sing to John?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Okay.
did.
She's still in ruffles.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Baby's got a blue jeans on.
oh my
I
God.
want you guys to know though, when I had the little meltdown about my doctor's office, my pain doctor's office last week, they apparently actually talked to my doctor instead of just the nurse answering me. And just like a miracle, now I have an appointment next week.
It's
See? What'd your husband say?
that.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, take a deep breath. I was like, see, things work out.
Yep. That's good. That's good news.
It is good news.
Are they gonna try something different or just gonna use the same procedure?
I probably will go in. I might have them do a peripheral block where they put the shot right in my leg,
Okay.
to hold me over till I can get into the doctor to get a different type of spinal block.
Ugh. I'm cringing on this
I
thinking
just
of that.
Derek's really reacting to that one.
Yeah, I get those I get a spinal block about every 6 to 8 weeks. I have to, or I can't function. I can't walk.
Well, I just
And-
I'll deal with the pain until I can't when it gets to that point. But mine's at the point where it makes everything from my lower back down go numb or tingly to severe crawling, tingling
Yeah.
on my feet. So if I already feel like my legs are trying to go to sleep, I just think I don't know if a block would help or not.
Well, it helps. It's usually numbs my leg for a good couple of days, and then it usually will drop the pain from like an 8 down to about a 6 or a 5 for a while, and then it just slowly crawls back up typically. So it gets it back to a manageable level, and then I go from there.
You guys,
Come here, Brantley. You guys got to see what this child is dressed like. You have to see. And his parents can't, because he can't tell it's him. Come just into the screen here. Wait till you can see yourself right here. Come over a little bit more.
oh my gosh, that's his YouTube face.
Yeah, he's so goofy.
There he goes.
Yep, muscular man.
That I'm gonna tell you guys every time my little granddaughter.
Now you can look at that the rest of your life now, Tracy. You can look at that and laugh.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's so cute.
My granddaughter, she wants to wear her Halloween costume, which was part of the Paw Patrol, but she always likes the whichever Paw Patrol it is, the boy dog or the boy one.
Well,
And
there's a couple of them. There's Hunter.
Chase.
There's Chase. Yep.
she likes Chase. So her baby Chase. So she'll have on the mask and the outfit. So she still fits in it. And she's going to be like Casey. Casey wore a cat suit, a leopard suit that was his older sister's. Then Tiffany wore it. I mean, that was the best money I ever spent on a cheap little costume. It pulled all the way up and then it had the ears. So Brandy wore it, and she is 7 years older than Casey. So
Wow.
she wore it, then Tiffany wore it to play in, then Casey wore it. Casey wore it until it was obscene because it did not, it was shoulder, you know, and I said, so we can't wear that no more. And
Jimmy
he upset.
doesn't mind paying good money for Halloween costumes because Brantley usually wants to be some kind of a superhero, and then he'll wear the costumes all year round. He'll dress up like a superhero and run around the house.
That's how
That's cool. Yeah.
you keep going back to sleep.
Good morning to Lynn. Good morning to you. Good morning to Lynn. Good morning to you.
Lynn is that, I'm going to look at camera. Lynn is that kind of morning.
It is that kind of morning.
He even gave me the phone. I fell back asleep. He was supposed to wake me up at 7:30, and I just got the phone call a minute ago. So I too was tired, and then Adam and Trace had seen me in my pajamas. I made them close their eyes because I didn't want nobody to see me in shorts. So, and I can get away with that in my kitchen. Oh, I can't get away with that going to the door. You might be just tired because Lynn, you jump those channels too. You YouTube from the time you wake up.
Brantley, I need you to turn the TV down just a little bit.
And that's tired. That's tiring when you. I've done that plenty of times. Lay in bed and just go from channel to channel, and it'll make you tired sometimes.
Yes, it will.
Oh,
I try to stay up and watch some. Like I try to stay up as late as I can on Derek's auction night.
Mm-hmm.
You're up late with that.
Yeah, I made it through the whole auction this time. I was really forcing myself to stay awake because I wanted to support Darlene, but being her first time and all. But I usually try to stay up as late as I can with that with Derek until I just can't do it anymore.
Usually, me and you have to time out at the same time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Adam. I mean, Derek. Oh, I thought Derek was wanting to say something.
Hey,
Well,
Derek,
we ran everything.
let me know when you have room. It sounds like you're probably into September now, but I'd love to be on an auction. I have tons of stuff.
It got changed. We did just to let everybody know because she is in the chat. Well, not in the chat, in the room. Two Hip Chicks. Dawn is not going to be able to do it this week, so Miss Debbie has jumped in. But she had August, so T will have you in a little bit earlier because now it's we made a little changes. So
you want to pencil in for August and you can chat?
Yeah. Yep. So because T will be it's Debbie this week, and then Two Hip Chicks the week after, DG Picker, and
Now,
then
who's Two Hip Chicks? Dawn?
Yeah.
Dawn. Yep.
Hey, Dawn.
Good morning to Dawn. Good morning to you. Good morning to Dawn. Good morning to you.
Too bad you can't get to her yard sale. She's having a yard sale this weekend.
Right.
Tell her to come. Dawn, you want to jump in?
She might be getting ready with Mary on getting everything done with that. That man, if you saw her, she showed me her garage. My God. My God, what? The stuff that's in her garage that she's selling.
God better watch you because somebody going to show up with a bedazzled shank one day.
They like those switches down south.
Yeah, really.
He's so funny.
Wifey's not here, so
Dawn said she's at her day job, so she's not able to jump on. Okay, we understand, Dawn.
Yeah, your son reminds me, your youngest son reminds me of how Casey used to push the buttons. So,
Oh yeah.
Joy to the world.
Join us.
yeah.
All the boys and girls now.
Wait, all right.
Yes,
Joy
we can.
to
Be,
the fishes in the
Dawn.
deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
All right, Joy, since I have your email address, I can send you an email.
Because that's my job.
There's a blue, there's a green, and that's green on your neck. That's all.
All right, Joy, I just sent you the message. I mean, email with the link.
How's that get on you?
So, when I was in Dollar Tree yesterday, I had some woman, she was real tall, so she saw me over the thing. And she said, I love you. And I said,
Randy, you're on the microphone right by on YouTube.
hey, Craig.
Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you. What? Come here and whisper. I can't hear you. But then when you talk, everybody can hear you.
Yeah.
Craig, one morning, we're going to have to do an Alabama show.
11:30.
We'll have those Alabama people on.
That's 2 hours. Go watch your cartoons, buddy. I know, 2 hours forever.
It'll go
2
quickly,
hours
Bradley,
before
don't
his
worry.
cousin comes over.
This is
we
your
did,
favorite
yeah.
YouTuber, Tom LaFly. Wait till you have Joy join this panel. Then we got a boost of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I told her I
sure.
should.
Good morning, world.
I told her I said, "You don't say yes," because she put yes in my thing. I said, "No, you say yes." I said, "You can't say just."
She had, like I said, she had a bad day yesterday.
Hey,
Yay! Good morning, Joy.
You guys say yes.
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 Hi,
Good morning, sunshine.
How are you?
We're doing better
How you
now.
feeling?
I needed to work these arms this morning, get the stiffness out, so I got to do yes.
You gotta work it, work it. You
Yes.
gotta work it, work it.
Yeah.
No, it's move it, move it, move it.
Yeah, we know that, but we're modifying it.
I gotta grab some more coffee. Be right back.
Joy, how you feeling? I know it's a bad day for you, so you all right?
Who, me?
Today's
Yeah.
a great day now.
I
Well,
still
good
don't have
now.
a phone.
Phone or something?
Oh gosh, I still don't have a phone. And I
Tell
called.
him
Phone and
what
a phone.
happened. Tell him what happened.
Okay, so I was at the gym last night and I was, doing my little workout. Then a friend of mine came along and I was, working with the kettlebell. So he was like, oh, do this. So he was basically doing a kettlebell swing and, then catching it in the air. So I was catching it fine, but the last one I missed. So then it landed on my bag, my gym bag, and my phone was in there. And now this is what my phone looks like.
Oh, no.
Boy.
All shattered. So I put the claim in while I was online with Hello World. And I found out this morning that my phone is still in review for another 24 hours. So I could potentially not have a phone until Thursday. But I was getting upset, but then I said to myself, it's okay, because I was like, well, the website says that I could do an in-store pickup, like a same-day pickup. And she's like, oh, no, I don't know why that's on there. So when I get off of here today, I'm going to call my Verizon and ask them why they use a third-party service who has fraudulent information on there.
They all use third
Because
party.
that is kind of fraudulent if you tell somebody you can pick something up, and then when you're on the phone with them, like, oh, no, that's not, we can't mix the phones.
Probably
So-
overnighted to you. It's probably a refurb phone.
Yep. But that's okay. I'm going to call Verizon and I'm going to make a nice little stink about it. And
And they probably might overnight you a phone. I mean, that just that simple.
yeah, they will overnight me a phone, but if my phone is still in review
Yeah.
for the whole of today,
And
so
then you run
that's
into the weekend.
Yeah.
right.
That's just not acceptable. I agree
It's
with
not.
you.
But the ironic thing is, people don't usually call me anyway. I usually get a text message, which the phone is still on, but the screen is cracked, so I can't see anything. So I'll just get the messages, or
Is that
see.
an iPhone?
No, it's a Samsung. It's a Note
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Oh,
I was going to tell you, I have a Note 3 that I'm not using that I would be more than happy to send to you. But by the time it'd get there, it'd be too late.
exactly. I need a phone like yesterday,
Yeah.
but
I
it's
just-
all right.
Fine.
Well, Joy,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, Casey did tech support for Verizon, like
Uh-huh.
her phone. And I'm going to tell you, they do not do people right.
Oh no, it's not Verizon. It's their third-party service.
Yeah, yeah. The people like you got, all right. So Casey would do it, but he wouldn't be paid by Verizon. It would be whoever done the tech support,
Right.
warranties, and seats. So that is a third party.
Mhm.
And you know, when he worked for Apple, there would be people so mad that because he worked for a party that worked for Apple, and
Right.
they would cuss him out, and he'd tell them, "I'm sorry, I cannot unlock that phone." I mean, that's why you get aggravated.
Yep.
When
Then she was waiting for me to like get upset, but I was like, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. But I was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna definitely say something.
see, Gina worked for the same company.
Good morning to Gina. Good morning to you. Good morning to Gina. Good morning to you.
Hey, Gina, I'm going to show you my shirt. Does this bring back
Memories.
memories that you want to run from? All right, let me see. All right, Gina, do you remember when we had Compunetics?
Yeah, like team T-shirts at work.
These are work T-shirts, Gina.
Right.
Remember when we had Compunetics and
Aw, I never sang
Sure
for you,
help.
Gina. I'm sorry.
that's what we all call it. But I still have this shirt. I love this shirt, and it was hanging up in the back room. So literally, I told Tracy and Adam, I said, "Look, it won't take no time to get out my PJ." So I run back to the put my coffee on, went to the back washroom. I didn't care that there's windows and people could see. There wasn't nobody around. I always look real quick. And then off come that shirt and on come this shirt. And I pulled my blue jeans up backwards. And then I looked around again. I'm like, oh my God.
She said it. She said it.
Yeah.
She wasn't gonna say it, but she said it.
And then I turned them suckers around real quick and grabbed my coffee and got back in here.
Miss Gina, since you're a friend of a friend, I have a special connection with her, a panelist as an excellent songstress, and so we're gonna have her work up a little special song for you. And when the mood fits her, she's gonna give you a nice long song because we inadvertently missed you. We apologize.
Whoop, whoop. Yay, Gina.
Oh, I thought Tracy sung Good Morning.
She did, but she's kind of disappointed that it was the first time she was ever sung to.
I know. I
like
feel
Taco
bad.
Songstress develop a little extended greeting for her whenever the mood strikes her.
All right, let me do my mama face at her because I'm looking at you guys here. You mostly lurk. If you're lurking, we can't see you to sing happy good morning.
Happy good morning.
Happy good morning.
I know, I thought happy birthday. But anyway, mama loves you. Well, your mom loves you. I don't want to say your mama loves you. Your mom loves you. You know that. That's my girl. That's my girl. I love her.
Maybe we can have Joy sing "Joy to the World" to Gina.
No, Joy to the World is my song to Joy.
Oh,
Just like
patented.
Kimmy only sings to me, "You Are My Sunshine." Wait, what? What is it she sings to me? I've got
Sunshine.
right.
Yeah, I've got sunshine.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. I don't know the rest of it. I have to look it up
Hey,
later.
Joy, when you talk to
Sad.
Verizon today,
the month
you
of
talk,
May.
and if they tell you that they can't do any more, say,
Yes.
I thank you very
You
much.
say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? My girl. Talking about my girl.
Crazy.
Should have done the woo woo in the back.
What is this going to be? Singing Wednesday now?
No, look,
Wacky Wednesday.
I'm gonna get things together, but
We gotta get our energy up. We're all kind of like putting our jeans on
Mhm.
backwards and getting up late out of bed and
I should have done that. I should have worn my shirt backwards
backward jean day, backward shirt day.
because we've done that at work
Crisscross
before.
day.
Backwards. So
We need
Crisscross will make you jump,
Jump.
jump.
There you
Patty
go.
back will make you jump, jump. Crisscross.
So you
jump,
need Throwback Thursday. What are we gonna do?
That's right.
I've had songs and I've had what
Is it Tracy's turn? Because we don't know if
Good
Roseanne
morning
won't be here.
to Wanda. Good morning to you.
Wanda?
Good morning to Wanda. Good morning to you.
Wanda.
Wanda.
I picked the year before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I started it with the
Claudine,
first
did
year.
you do one yet?
No, it's her show and she hasn't even picked
All right,
yet.
then it's her turn then, because we don't know. I would
What?
say Lizanne, but we don't know if Lizanne's going
Your
to be
turn
able
to pick the year.
1950.
Ooh, good
Ooh.
year.
50.
Don't look at me like that.
to.
Look,
Y'all know who the president was in 1950?
I don't know.
No, that's what we do tomorrow.
Show.
That would be tomorrow.
I know,
Oh.
honey. I'm talking on the computer.
So,
Husband's going to chime in.
Adam, have you had music yet?
No,
So Adam will be music.
1950 music.
That's gonna be cool, you guys.
Mhm.
I was just going to play some music once you get done.
What's another? Oh, science. So Tracy did science, didn't you?
So did I.
Do you do
Mhm.
science and politics, or what? What do you do?
I'll do science. I'll do science.
Tracy Science.
I'll do politics.
All right. Derek's politics. Miss Darlene, what are you doing?
What else do we usually do? Art,
Fashion.
Fashion art.
fashion.
Fashion you want?
I done spelt that so wrong, you guys.
I might have a backup just in case.
Backwards. I done it backwards.
Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
Good timing, Destiny.
Good morning,
Destiny,
Tommy. Good
she
morning,
did the
Destiny.
1980s. That was fun.
Yeah, that was good. She did a nice job.
So, Joy, I met Wanda on your channel, didn't I?
Yes.
You sent
I'm
Wanda,
glad.
and I'm so glad you do such a. I'm gonna tell you, you do such a wonderful job. Tracy kept telling me, Darlene, you've got to go. Well, I think I did see you a few times be the difference, you know. And Tracy said, you've got to go to her show. You just don't know how and Derek said, you've got to go to her show. And Tracy said, she gives you shout outs. I said, I haven't been to her show before. She said, don't matter. She's been giving you shout outs. And I said, really? Well, bless her heart. And then I come to your show and you give like such warm welcomes. You give, you just,
It was funny when Joy came to my channel first time, and I said, "Well, I'll come to your show when I get a chance." I came to my first show the first time. She's like, "Hey, NASCAR man!"
Because I'm so excited. I get so excited. I'm like, oh. And just so you guys know, if you ever look in the description in my channel, I have links to all of you guys.
I saw that. Thank you in the chat.
Oh, you start doing that. And see, I didn't even get a chance this morning to even put my.
Oh, that's been like that since last week. Because I was like, I'm always shouting you guys out. And I said, well, it's easier just to be like, when I point people down to the description, if they look, they'll see.
There's a little hand action. I point people down to the show like that.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny the day you called you. You didn't answer the first time, and I got the answering service, and then I called again, and you finally answer, and you're like, "Hello." I'm like, "Hello," and shit. You're like, "Oh my God, look who's on the phone."
Yes.
NASCAR man from Rhode Island.
NASCAR man 3345.
Hey, NASCAR man.
My husband said,
And it was the real NASCAR man this time.
what's funny is when my husband really watched the races last Friday, because usually he'll say, okay. But he said, oh, he's a Yankee. I laughed.
That's too funny.
Adam.
Derek Adam.
I mean, Derek. He done called you a Yankee.
I'm a Yankee. That's okay. I am a Yankee, even though I should have been born down south, man. all that NASCAR stuff and everything. Jeez.
I said, Kevin, we just all won. We're just all, there ain't no Yankee or whatever anymore. We're just all one. Is what
Yeah.
If you want to be from the South.
It was, I can tell you, there used to be a show on MTV called Club MTV. It was filmed at the Palladium in downtown New York. 1988, I drove all the way into New York City just to get to the Palladium. My car was towed, but I got to dance on the show, and I was like, all right, good. And I got back on, I'm like, where's my car? They're like, it's down the street at the pound. So $125 later, but I got to be on Club MTV. I didn't care.
Miss Darlene.
Yeah.
Since you're doing Throwback Thursday, would you like to ask our occasional panelist if she's okay to do it tomorrow?
Okay. You talking about Debbie or Teresa? Debbie?
Destiny.
Destiny?
Destiny.
Destiny, you gonna do it? Last time you had fashion, so what's another one? We've got music, science, politics.
I just want to see if she's going to be able to
Art.
make it.
Art.
Good morning to Anna. Good morning to you.
Hi, Anna.
Good morning to Anna. Good morning to you.
I like watching some of your Anna. I like watching some of your Bible reading. You guys, if you haven't checked out Anna's her channel, she does Bible readings. It's like she'll do like a couple of chapters or whatever and put them out there. So, hey, Granny Josie. So anybody that don't.
Good morning to Josie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Josie. Good morning to you.
Josie, all right. I
Losing it.
sent a link to Destiny to come on. So Destiny, let me know if you want to do art.
Okay, we're going to put like a little 10-second interlude here for you guys.
Hey, I have a question while we're waiting. How come is it these other guys and ladies on YouTube can put songs up and have karaoke and stuff like that, and they're not getting copyrighted on YouTube? What's up with that?
I have no idea.
I don't answer questions unless I'm positive.
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
There's a you know on your cell phone you can download applications.
Yeah.
So I have TuneIn, the application called TuneIn, and it streams music. So I've actually been live with it streaming full songs in the background, and I never got a strike or anything.
That's
so I think we can go through that route. I don't know about if you
if you get caught streaming anything that's copyrighted, then you can get a strike against you, even if it's in a grocery store.
Suspended.
but they never sent anything to me.
It doesn't matter. They will eventually catch up to it, and they can strike you. Then they can strike you clear on back if they keep looking at all your stuff. So that's not a good thing. That I know.
You know what? Unfortunately, and I don't mean this as an insult to any of us, we're all peons right now. It's when you probably have 100,000, 200,000 subscribers that they're working on those people first.
There's a gentleman on that has over 800,000. I think it was 800. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, he had a lot of people, and he's a vocal coach. And he got up and sang a song, and he did it with a karaoke background, and he had a real fancy looking mic set up, but let me tell you, it wasn't all that great of sound work. But anyway, he had it all set up. He sang 2 or 3 or 4 CCR songs. He is saying that's what got my attention. Then he's also sang a lot of other rock songs, and he's doing it all the time, and it's to advertise his vocal academy. Now my question is, how's he getting away with that?
That's a good question.
Well,
And if they can do that, I should be able to do that. Huh?
There's a lot of legality.
And he gets like over 1,000 views for every one of his videos.
yeah.
Certain songs aren't totally copyrighted anymore. Certain songs, if you give credit to the artist and the
Well, if you give
record
credit
company,
to
you're
the
allowed to
artist,
use them. It's complicated.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to give
There
him a
are
call and find out.
websites
Oh, wait.
adding for music that and songs you can use.
Look who
I'm
is
sorry,
on my
Adam?
channel again, you guys. Talking about somebody with a lot of subs. Look who is on my channel again. I got
Who is what's Fat Man the Clipper's name?
Alex.
Alex?
Alex
Good
Melendez.
morning to Alex. Good
Hey.
morning to you. Good morning to Alex. Good morning to you.
Just call him DJ Cali.
I don't know why I don't have my
Valid.
Alex, I'm gonna tell you something. What you did riding down the road with your phone and
Oh my
shouting,
gosh, I was
"Hey!"
laughing so hard.
I got tickled because that's something that I would do. That is exactly something I would
Hey,
do.
Destiny.
So, yeah,
All right, guys.
I would so do that.
I laughed so hard when I watched that video.
And I'm like, oh no, he's like me. And if my son would be in the car, he'd be like, Mama, shh, Mama, stop. And I'm the same way. And that
Good morning, Mr. Pickles. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mr. Pickles. Good morning to you.
Okay, wait. All right, you guys. I got a shout out while Granny Josie's here. Josie, are you still in here?
Oh, that's
I
me.
thought that- Okay. And let me see if Josie's still in here because I really, really want to do a what you call a friend's mail, but it's not my friend's mail, it's Mama.
here.
Yes, okay.
She's here.
Okay.
Oh, she's watching, but she's in the chat.
Okay, you guys. Let me make sure there's no
Address showing.
all right. This box came Mama bid on this box. Nobody else bid because sometimes sometimes people start getting ugly in the YouTube world. You guys know that. And she sent this box, and this box, let me see, it I think it weighed 10 pounds or something like that. Let me see.
Okay, she's in the chat. She just said hello.
All right, let me see. I think we took some out. All right, you don't want to work. You need to quit. Okay, you guys, okay. It's not wanting to work, but that's okay. I don't need you. Granny, I forget how much this weighed, but when I opened it from Mama, in fact, I told Mama, I said, I took a necklace from you. I said, it was an owl necklace, you guys, that I added to that hat. And when I tell you this box, all of that is all jewelry. You see,
Wow.
every
Wow.
Goodness.
is jewelry wrapped separately.
Individually. Yeah. I
And,
heard her talking about
and
that.
I mean, she wrapped it and she taped it, and I untaped it and looked at every piece. And when I tell you, somebody, they missed out, Josie. The people out there that didn't want to bid on it, they missed out because there is some beautiful pieces in here that I love. But I got tickled.
Brantley.
These earrings, I got tickled about these earrings, you guys.
Uh-huh.
Hold them way close. I can't see them.
They're a gun.
Oh, how cool is that?
It's a high heel gun. But anyway, there was cute things in there. There was like this glass hey, I love stuff like this. It's glass,
Uh-huh.
but
Did Derek leave and not even say goodbye?
He had a
I
call.
think he fell away.
Oh, that's right. He had a call.
He'll probably won't come back because the show starts in 10 minutes.
but I
Yeah,
put all
I
these
forgot.
in, all of these was individually wrapped. These bangles.
Ooh,
Now, where did
I
you
love
get those,
bangles.
Darlene?
Granny Josie, Mama bid on
Oh,
Mama bid on it. You know,
Granny
nobody
Josie.
bid on it.
beautiful.
And Mama was on her pop-up.
Good
box.
morning, Selena. Good morning to you. Good
And-
morning, Selena. Good morning to you.
I like this bracelet. Look, if you like green, and it's
That's
so
Wow.
pretty.
and I like the kind that clamp, so that way it fits.
Mhm.
So I mean, that's just a few of them. And when
Wow.
I counted it up, there was 60 pieces, I think, and I think I finally
Good morning to Crystal. Good morning to you. Good morning to Crystal. Good morning to you. Oh my goodness, they're all coming in now. Good morning to Gina. Good morning to you. Good morning to Gina. Good morning to you.
Well, the notes went out an hour late.
I think you missed Jennifer Hayes too.
oh no,
They missed it
Good
earlier.
morning to Jennifer.
Oh,
Good
you
morning
okay.
to you.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
So if none of you guys are subscribed to Granny Josie, you need to. If you have any questions about her jewelry and the type of jewelry that she puts in a box, she sends out great stuff. And even Casey, I was talking to Casey, he said Josie always sends out good stuff. She does not send out any junk. So it's just sad that
Look, you can
people
look.
are going everywhere trying to get these jewelry jars from places, and they're spending what, 50, 60, 70 dollars. And you know, Mama, she bid $25, and you can't get a jewelry jar with almost
No, heck no.
that many pieces that you can resell. Every piece in there is resellable.
Wow.
That is cool.
But Josie, I just wanted to let you know, Mama, I know told you she appreciated it, but if anybody is not subscribed to anybody in here, you need to be. I've been blessed with good people. And then I got Joy to the world. First time on my show, you guys. Made it work.
First time live on the panel.
Oh,
Well, Adam, how does it feel to be surrounded by all these beautiful ladies?
Wonderful, but I'm still half asleep.
Yeah.
Work on it,
Wait a minute.
mister. Work on it.
Well, I was going to play that, but we've been talking so much.
Adam is that he knows that when he's got this many women on the panel, he doesn't.
I
He
don't
has
even
to say
try.
time out to get in a word edgewise.
Is that-
Destiny,
I
am
gotta
I
get some more
seeing
coffee.
double? Or are you in the panel twice?
My computer, okay, so I have a new operating system that's supposed to be a lot better for my laptop because I have lots and lots of issues anytime I touch an electronic.
That's
And
fine.
so
You don't need
this
to know all
one,
that.
Tommy put in, it's Linux, and I love
Oh.
Linux, but for some reason it's being sassy this morning. I think it's just because everything's got to get worked out in it. And so it keeps kicking me out. So I have to keep coming back in. So I don't, there we go. See?
It's only when you mute. When you mute is when you freeze and then you drop away. So
Yeah.
there's got to be a conflict there in the programming somewhere.
Yeah. Tommy's going to look at it later. He told me to keep track and see if the screen keeps going black on me or not. And so it has, and that's what's going on. And then I'll come back, but then it's all green.
Mm.
And so I have to exit out of it. Mr. Pickles.
Is he chewing on your ear yet?
Yes. He blows in my ear too.
Yep.
He blows in my ear. It is the weirdest thing. He gave the cat kisses this morning.
Oh, weird.
I think I did sing to Selena. Selena, did I sing to you? That's why sometimes I write down who I sang to, but I haven't been doing that this morning.
I didn't know you wrote it down.
I usually write down who I sing to so that I could keep track of who I sing to.
Mr. Pickles says that he wants you to sing to him again.
Good morning, Mr. Pickles. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mr. Pickles. Good morning to you. What's your bird's name, Debbie?
Ruby, and she's sad now.
Good morning to Ruby. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ruby. Good morning to you.
You see Ruby?
She wasn't too sure about that.
Oh,
Funny thing.
Mr. Pickles loves music. He loves. Now, Tommy started singing them to him this morning, and he all fluffed up and was happy. It is a different world when you have a pet like this. It is a
Trust
whole
me.
different world.
I'm gonna start putting Bailey on my shoulder.
Oh, jeez. We're getting traction for next year.
You may end up in surgery again.
Now, who's Bailey?
Okay, Mr. Pickles.
Do what?
Who's
Yeah,
Mr. Bailey? Who's
Too.
Mr. Bailey?
See, now,
Bailey is my baby.
Yeah, babies. 50-pound baby.
Yeah,
Ah.
she's in her cage because
She likes to do things.
no.
I don't like them being around when I'm trying to pack because I don't know who might have allergies to dogs or whatever. So I'm trying to pack stuff.
Your bird sounds like a staple gun.
That's what I said. It sounds like a staple gun.
Because my mic can't pick up the whole
Range.
the whole high pitch that he does. Now I don't even know if you guys can see me because my screen.
No.
Nope, you froze.
Yeah, it's going black, Destiny. It just every time he makes that noise, it goes black.
My whole screen is black. It said there was an error loading the app. So I'm thinking that either YouTube is having a problem or Hangouts is having a problem.
Well, I see everybody else clear.
Yeah, Debbie, I'm just having problems with Destiny. With I don't know if it's
Yeah, the only person I don't see is Destiny.
And
Alright,
actually,
I
Debbie
see her, but she's frozen.
right.
Well, my thing is that my screen is black. I've got my little squares along the bottom, but it says here that there was an error loading it. I've tried it twice now. I'm not going to go back and do it again.
And I see
You have a very
Yeah.
bad connection. Your pixel.
We see you fine.
Huh. Don't know why.
Are
It
you on
shows
your
everything.
phone or are you on your laptop?
Pardon me?
Are you on your phone or laptop?
I'm on my laptop. No, not on the
Very,
phone.
very pixelated.
Do that. No sweat.
Hmm.
Now it's Destiny's very pixelated also. Okay.
All right, how am I better now? Hey.
Hey, easy pickles.
So Tommy's teaching Wanna Go Live, and he gets all excited. He's addicted to YouTube Live.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy's
Trust me.
trying to 2 minutes taking down the basement.
All right.
Destiny, did I just get a notice that Tommy's going live at 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today is his day on the show. So hey.
He says, "Pay attention to me." Talking to these
He
people.
wants
not paying
everybody in the
attention.
panel to pay attention to him.
Oh, jeez.
He's a very needy bird.
So
They all are.
Gina
They
asked
all
me-
are.
Gina asked me about my baby, our pet, Bonnie. I've talked about Bonnie, and I have taken. I think Destiny out there. Destiny, didn't I take you to see Bonnie? She froze. But anyway, yeah, some people have seen Bonnie, and she's huge. And right now, she doesn't like me. She's the raccoon, so.
I need a raccoon.
Now, am I still being pixelated?
Yes.
I give up. I'm going to try coming in one more time.
All right.
Tracy, you look sleepy.
I am sleepy today. I don't know why I'm sleepy. I went to bed at 8 o'clock and I didn't get up until 7. I mean, I did wake up a couple times during the night, but I shouldn't be sleepy. I really got a decent night's sleep, but maybe it wasn't enough yet.
I don't know. I fell asleep last night, and Kevin said, he said, "You can stay awake till I get back from work," because he's doing overtime. I said, "Yeah, I'll be awake," because I never fell asleep, and then he woke me up, and I said, "Yeah, I'll be awake." No, I eat me some ice cream. Next thing I know, I'm asleep, and he comes in. I thought you was gonna watch TV with me, and I tried.
Oh, good morning, Misha Renee. Good morning to you. Good morning, Misha Renee. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I always have to do the clap clap.
Clap, clap.
Anna, I was going to type out and talk faster. Anna,
While we have Destiny on, can we give her what you doing? Art? What are you doing?
Art.
Cars? You did cars too. Right?
And can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Tracy has science, but
I have science for Throwback Thursday, 1950 science. That should be interesting to research.
Destiny, you have
Thank you, Anna.
so Destiny's gonna have art.
Destiny, you have art.
Did she hear?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, you're having.
We can hear you.
art for tomorrow, 1950, 1950.
Okay. All right, you guys, I can't. Whoa, what was that? That scared me. Yeah, that was silly. I'm not able to be live because Tommy's got to do something with this. So,
Yeah, just keep going black.
yeah, I think my laptop just needs a little bit extra work. So,
Okay.
but
You're
we
gonna
will
try
see you
to
guys
finish
later.
Okay.
Joy, I'm gonna get a hold of you on Instagram.
I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone.
The phone's broken.
Oh no!
Just a minute, Rose.
All right, I will
on her
figure it
phone.
out.
I'm gonna give you my email in this thing right here.
Okay, yeah, I can't see nothing.
Well, you have my email because you sent me a link before, right?
Yep, I believe so. Yeah.
If you could just email me, I will be able to respond.
Okay, sounds good, dear.
Have a great day, Destiny.
Darlene, will you do the introduction of
Bye,
the panel?
everybody.
Bye, love. Love you.
Love you.
Bye, love you.
Oh, Mr. Pickle says he loves you too.
Love you,
Bye,
Pickle.
Mr. Pickle.
Bye, Mr. Pickles.
Bye, Mr. Pickles.
Okay.
See you, Alex.
All right, Alex. Thank you for jumping in on my little old bitty show.
You even got Mr. Pickles to entertain you.
So, Rosie, what we have from what I'm looking at my right, that is Teresa. Teresa, and go ahead and tell what you do.
Hi, I'm T or Teresa, whichever you guys prefer. I go by T on YouTube, but I also go by the handle My Great Find for You. I am a reseller. I sell on eBay and Poshmark right now. Gonna get on Amazon as soon as I can get my life together. And my Instagram, my Facebook, and my store is My Great Find for You. Although I have 2 other stores, but that's my main store.
And you also have a full-time job, and you have how many listings?
My main store has right now about 1,200. My husband's store
1,200.
has 450, and I always have my son's store going with 50.
So over 1,700 listings, and she also has a full-time job.
Yes.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Teresa, we have to talk.
Good morning, the
Fine
truth. Good
time.
morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. And continue the introduction.
Who's next on your?
Next
panel?
is
All right, Adam's next.
I'm next. Okay. Well, you guys should know who I am. I am Adam with Adam's Exploits. I do reselling part-time due to the fact that I got injured at work, working retail. I have several medical issues, so I can't work a regular job. I enjoy getting up every morning and spending time with my friend Darlene and Tracy and Lizanne and Derek and whomever else would like to join us. Typically, the show is on Darlene's channel. Occasionally, I guest host, so I'm fortunate to be able to do that. I have a Wednesday afternoon show called Reselling Rhythms, where I try to get the top resellers or unusual topics involved in reselling. This particular Wednesday, I'm having Donatella Bonatella, which is today at 3 p.m. Eastern. People are really into auctions and the storage auctions, and Donatella does a lot of storage auctions. So I've had Jason Deason on, who also does a lot of storage auctions, but we didn't really discuss that. So Donatella is coming on today and telling her story, and we're going to talk about reselling buying, reselling auctions through storage auctions, and how you can find some hidden treasures and some of the things that she found. So that's the short version, and I will be at eBay Open in a week and a half. So I'm going to try to go live from the eBay Open as well.
And
That's
if
great.
none of you are subscribed to Adam, you better subscribe.
Better subscribe.
Next is Joy.
Joy to the world.
Hey guys, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. I don't know. Everything happens for a reason. Once you start flowing with life, that's my motto. When you start flowing with life, then life will bring you all of the great things. And I've met all of these great people just by me trusting life. And I'm here because I actually happen to be off. I do inspirational clothing. I have 2 books that I just pretty much published. And I do a show called Hello World every night between 7 and 9. So you can catch me there around those hours. I actually will be on tonight because the job that I'm going to tonight doesn't start until 10 p.m. I currently have no phone because a kettlebell broke it. Yes, it was the kettlebell's fault, not the operator. But other than that, I enjoy coming and watching the show during the day when I'm at work. I have a full-time job that allows me to do pretty much everything. So there's nothing else I could be more thankful for, I guess.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Don't give me details, but what type of job is your full-time job?
Oh, I'm a receptionist.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
And next we will go to Debbie.
Okay. I'm the bird whisperer. At least this morning I am. Basically what I do is I am a reseller also. I'm new to reselling in some ways, but have been in sales all my life. So I've gone everywhere from advertising for an agency to promoting myself when I was an entertainer, clear to selling cars. And if it's available and it's a product, I know how to sell it. I've learned the process. So what I'm doing now is teaching the process to other people that are sellers. So catch my show on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m.
If you're not
That's it.
subscribed to her, please sub to Debbie.
Yeah, almost here.
Next is Tracy. Tracy.
Whoop, whoop.
I am Tracy Sickus, just living my life. I am a 55-year-old Nana, wife, mother. I love my husband and my kids and my grandkids with all my heart. I got myself into a very, very dark place when I lost 2 really good friends within 5 months of each other.
Oh, wow.
And I got into a super deep depression where I was not leaving my house or my bedroom for the most part. And YouTube brought me out of that. Meeting these people and watching YouTube brought me out of that. And so here I am. That's the big story.
Yay. And I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. And
What'd be the same without Tracy singing to us every morning?
I know I have to have somebody else sing, and it'll be with Derek or it'll be, Sandy sung one morning. Sandy can sing, you guys. All right, so everybody knows who I am. I guess I could say Mouth of the South. That's me.
A handmade seller, you forgot to add that.
What?
A handmade seller. You forgot to add.
I know. I'm just not. I'm funny about that. I'm funny.
A chapeau creator.
Are you still alive?
I do God jars. That's part of my ministry. I love sending out God jars, making them, picking out the pieces that talk to me. Whether they're God jars, prayer jars, and I tell people, put in different colors of paper, pieces of paper. When you want to pray for somebody and you think you're so heavy, turn it over to God. Write it on a piece of paper. Fold it up. Put it in that jar. If you want, you got a big praise. Write that down. Fold it up. Put it in that jar. And you know what? See what you have more. You'll probably at the end of the year have more praises if you're following God and His what He wants you to do. You'll have a lot more praises in that jar than you do asking for things. So that, hey Walter,
Good morning to Walter. Good morning to you. Good morning to Walter. Good morning to you.
So I have been blessed with people, and the panel of people. I put in the script description. I am not a channel of one. Norgus, yes, that's the channel name, but you know what? The people that's on my panel, it's a joint thing. I'm not the chief executive. I'm not the if it was a business, I would just have people, we would all be equal. And that, I guess that's what I'm saying. We're all equal. That's the way I look at it. And I've been blessed by everybody.
You're more like the executive producer.
There you go.
But
That's a
it's
good
all,
analogy.
it's all about show.
Easy, Brantley.
I know Gina. Look, Gina's telling on me. Gina's telling on me. Yes, Casey got at me. He said, you haven't done Gina's and you haven't done Bougie's. And I said, but Bougie's, I got to find that one certain thing that I had set aside for her. Thank you, Anna. But yes.
Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you. Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you.
Casey's bottle is an old tequila bottle.
So Brantley's got an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay. So that's Casey's.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
And I said, if
Beautiful.
God can take a tequila jar and make it into something beautiful. And that's what Casey likes peacock. So that's why I put all that around it. All this paper is when he does Port Church and he writes down all the prayer requests.
You better put some more in there for me.
They go after he gets a full sheet. They go in here. So that's his God jar. That's his prayer jar here that I did for him. That's a peacock. And so
Now you said you can put prayers, requests, and then you said what you put color paper when it's like a praise.
that's what I started thinking about.
Right.
I
For
thought,
the praises and thanking God for his gifts.
And I have about 4 or 5 to send out that I'm finished with, and I'm so glad people's going to be excited. So that's what excites me. That's what excites me is to surprise somebody with a jar. And
on Tuesday, you typically have Art Tuesday where people work on their various crafts and art pieces.
Yeah, I'll be making them.
And I work on making a pot of coffee.
Yeah, nobody realizes I'll be just making it, and every now and then I'll show just a little piece, and I'll be making it, and they'll never know I'm making it on that. They've sit there and watched me make their jar.
And sometimes we're fortunate to have just Sandy come on and make custom jewelry and show it to us and share it.
Yep.
She made a beautiful piece yesterday. Well, yesterday was
yesterday. If you guys missed yesterday,
beautiful piece.
Tracy, it was Liz Ann's birthday yesterday. And Sandy
out of the blue.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, just out of the blue. She just said, Lizanne, it's your birthday. I would like to make you a custom piece of jewelry. What would you like?
Oh, she had this, was it labradorite? Is she called?
Yes, labradorite. Yep.
It was a whole bunch of them, and
a lot of flash.
Right. Yeah, we were all oohing and all on over all of them. And she said, Lizanne, pick you one. Pick you one. I'm gonna make you. You want a ring or a brooch? So Sandy sit there yesterday
for over an hour.
Yeah, while we were on, and she made and finished Lizanne a ring.
Beautiful ring.
And Lizanne cried.
Lizanne cried tears of joy. She just couldn't stop crying, and she got all of us crying.
Yeah.
We were happy for her.
So
you gotta watch that. It was really touching.
So if you guys don't have Sandy, do you have her link? I know you're good at.
I can find it. Yep.
Sandy, she makes jewelry and she's a blessing.
She's funny with Shy Dove.
Oh gee.
Oh my God.
Joy, this is Joy. Look. I have to do that sometimes when Mama's back there.
Oh yeah.
And then Derek tried to he was telling me some stuff, and I had my phone up like this while he was trying to tell me stuff about Mama from the night before, and Kevin was on. I'd go, well, I do, yeah. I'm like, Kevin don't need to know how his mama was talking on YouTube.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
She was on. She came on last night, and I was like, oh man. I said, oh man, I didn't want to. I thought she would tell you that I was gonna try to surprise you to come on today because I was off because I was talking about my whole phone situation. She's like, oh no, I won't tell her. I was like, okay.
I hadn't even seen her this morning. She's still asleep, but
Yeah, it's probably up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
well, when everybody got off, when was it? All right, Monday when everybody kind of got off the show. Mama was still on with me, and then Kevin came in. So I told people, hey, this other than my son, this is the Crawleys. This is Mama. This is Kevin, and this is us.
Darlene, Bailey.
Darlene and Casey's MIA.
Yeah. So Kevin popped in from across the street, and that's the first time he's done that live. So.
Aw, that was sweet.
Yeah, and then he just walked in here during
the auction,
and that just shocked me too. So, he's easing in there. I don't know, me and him might be like McClendon Homestead before long. That's what I want to do, be sitting there right by me,
What happened to Debbie? She just left?
I think she was having trouble too.
She was having some trouble with her internet.
Oh, okay.
But T, you so quiet. See, now look, real friends tell you the truth.
I know. You know what? I'm respectful of everybody talking. It's my turn to talk. It's my turn to talk. Because usually I get accused of being like overpowering and talking too much. That's the New York.
That's me.
I want to hear more about what you do, T.
You mean for real work? You know what? I don't want to sound like a normal person when I say real work because eBay is real work. But my regular job or my eBay?
How do you handle it all? Because I guess like we're not the same because you do a lot more than me. But like having a full-time job and trying to balance an online business.
Well, I'm lucky in my full-time job because I've been in mortgage for 33 years and I work for Chase, but my hours, I can kind of set them. I mean, I do have to report in, and right now I'm sharing with my work laptop here, but my first appointment today is not till 12 o'clock. So, I have that flexibility, but I could also be working till, 8, 9 o'clock tonight. And it's busy right now because rates are down and it's a little crazy. But I have a husband.
With that again? Okay, good.
Yeah, somebody said next month we might see another drop.
Well,
good. That's what I heard. I want to buy a house, so I'm glad it's dropping.
Yeah. But I tell people all the time that some people get really aggressive and I see so and so is 3.75. And my rate might be 3.875. I work for Big Blue. We have a lot more overhead than the normal mom and pop. But when you look at the difference between what you're paying at 3.75 versus what you're paying at 3.875, it's about $12 on the average mortgage a month. So it's nothing, and sometimes when you do go to a little, and I'm not going to knock the little guy either, because I was a mortgage broker for years. But sometimes when you go to them, you run the risk where every few years they're selling your mortgage off and you're now paying somebody different. So that's always sometimes my argument. You close with Chase, you'll always have Chase servicing your loan. You'll always make them the payment, as opposed to you could close with ABC Mortgage Broker, who sells it to BYT Bank, who sells it to M&T, then to Bank of America. And then it could, do this whole thing. And then you're not sure where you're sending your payment. But I didn't mean to get off on that tangent. That's just
no, you're fine.
My mortgage speak. So I have a husband who's very flexible. He's kind of, I'll call him semi-retired. He just actually started receiving his Social Security this year, but he does work part-time driving a taxi. He's a chef by trade. As you can see, my kitchen behind me that I spent a fortune on for years ago just for him to cook. But he's also not a well person. He's on tons of medication. He's actually going to be on a heart transplant list probably within the next year or two. So we're trying to get to the point where he can just do eBay full time, but living on Long Island here, it's just so expensive not to do both. And so Social Security, his taxi, my Chase job, and selling on eBay, still we're struggling. It's just the way it is. $16,000 a year in just real estate taxes.
That's crazy.
So, and that's 60 by 100. So we're actually,
You're talking about moving south, right?
yeah, 55 and over community in Delaware, in Dover, a place called Noble
Taxes.
Ponds.
I'm moving down to Delaware too.
Yeah, it's a place called Noble Ponds.
I should write it down. Noble Ponds.
Yeah, it's it's
I
outside.
want a little bit of land. That's my problem, though.
You want the land?
I want a little bit of land. My neighbors are. I live in a row house or townhouse. I've been very fortunate because my connecting neighbors have been fine.
Right.
A single home next to me, they've been a nightmare for the last 5 years.
Oh, well, I
Total
know
nightmare.
that. I kind of know that feeling when you're on.
They're running a
55.
daycare center out of there. They're just slobs. They're ignorant. They're nasty. It's a mess.
Well, I think the difference is too what we're looking at with the 55 and over community. Number one, they are single family homes. Now they do have
They're
certain.
attached, aren't they? Aren't they like row homes typically?
No,
the
yes,
ranches?
some are, but this one is a ranch home. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage.
What
which
about
is
your
what we
maintenance fees?
want, because we're going to do the eBay out of the 2.
Right. That's my issue too. I would like a basement, but a lot of places don't have basements.
You can pay $22,000 extra to have a full basement. And when I tell you these basements are huge, they're huge. But you know what? My husband is insistent on no basement, no upstairs.
Okay.
And everything's in Ann
What
Arbor,
area is that near?
Dover.
Dover. Okay.
Yeah. We had originally looked at a place. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. Their postcard here someplace a little bit further north called Middletown, Delaware.
Yeah, that's where I've been looking. Yeah, it's
And
real pricey.
there is a 55 and over community there that does also the single family homes. And when we had gone there last September, they were just kind of waiting to start building because they had so much rain and the ground was really saturated and wet.
Right here.
And now we've even had more. When we went back this past May, was it April or May? That's how we found Noble's Pond. They still hadn't really broke ground. They still had no model. So they sent us down to see their model in another place they owned in Dover. And that's what led us to, to Noble's Pond, because when we walked into the one of them in Dover, Whispering Woods is the name of the one in Middletown, Whispering Woods. But when we went to their secondary site that they had in Dover, we weren't happy with the construction. Like it was almost like, particle board and very,
Yeah.
I didn't like the structure. And he's supposed to be a big builder. I think that's Ryan Holmes.
Ryan's a big builder, yeah.
Ryan's a big builder, but
Like anything big, they cut corners, I guess.
I think not only that, but I don't think they're worried about the 55 and over community, because if you go to Middletown and you see Ryan all over the place, they're doing 5 bedrooms, 3.5
Like
beds,
mansions.
colonials,
Yeah.
and they're getting 5 for those. So why concentrate on the $200,000 and $300,000
Right.
55 and over communities? So that's what led us. We really like the building, the structure, and everything that we saw in Noble's Pond. It's a little further south than I wanted to go because it's 3 hours and 40 minutes to New York back on Long Island, as opposed to 3 and 15.
Dover's a little far south. The good thing is you're closer to the shores,
Yes,
beaches.
yes.
I really don't want to go that far south, but I may have to.
But, honestly, I live here on Long Island, and I can't tell you how many times I might go to the beach a year.
Yeah, well, I'm not really a beach person, but I'd like to be in that. I'd like to take a ride and enjoy the weather and
Of course, yeah,
I'm not a beach person, but
yeah.
Misha, I've been looking for 2 years. My whole issue is my medical ailments are keeping me from decluttering and throwing out things, and my house needs about $50,000 worth of work, and I'm not going to put the money in because I won't get it out of it. So I'm going to sell it as is, but I need to declutter everything, and with my eBay and with my stuff in my garage and basement, and I haven't been able to find anybody that's reasonable to help me do it that I can trust. So, but I figure
That's a big
I'll
thing.
save.
Someone you can trust.
If I get something halfway decent in Delaware, a rancher with a 2-car, well, at least a 1-car garage in the basement or a 2-car garage and no basement, my taxes will be under $2,000. They're almost $6,000 here.
Yeah.
And that's for I'm assessed at $165. And down there, I would probably buy something in like the $250 to $300 range. So my taxes would be a quarter what they are for here for $165. And
Yeah.
there's no state sales tax. So I figure I'm saving probably $400 to $500 a month.
Yeah, there's no state income tax either, and
There is a state income tax, but it's not that. It's not
well,
that,
yeah, it's minimal.
right. And they don't tax Social Security.
Right. Yeah.
When New Jersey,
That was why we were up in the air about my husband taking his Social Security, because when he hit 62 in November, he was ineligible. We were going to try to put him out on disability, but we had owned a restaurant going back a couple of years ago, and we struggled with that when he started getting sick, and he was 5 years not paying anything towards Social Security. And when you go for disability, you have to have so many front end and so many back end points. He had all the back end points, but he didn't have the front end points. And he's been working since he's 15 years old. It's a shame.
right.
But because in the last 5 years he hadn't paid in, he wasn't eligible for Social Security disability. So we just said, screw it. Look, even though it's a reduction in what he'll get at, 64 and a half or 65 and a half, whatever it is, he took it, and, it's fine. But that's our biggest thing. He wants to be close enough where he can keep his, cardiologist and his doctors here in New York before we find something that's comparable, out of state. New York does.
Well, that's the thing too. I'd like to be closer to Newark.
Right. Well, we got Christiana.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's why I would like to be near Newark. Yep.
Yeah, believe it or not, we started looking in the Wilmington, Newark area because I was considering keeping my job in Chase because they have a big operation in Wilmington, Delaware.
Right.
But the more I keep, I'll tell you what, if I keep on the pace I'm on with my eBay, I could, and we live in Delaware, I don't need my full-time job anymore.
Wow.
Right. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I need to retool my whole business, my whole eBay business. My key is getting healthy and then listing things again. I don't list enough.
Yeah.
But I also need to retool my store because I have a lot of women's, it's oversaturated. A lot of I just have clothing, jeans. I have probably 90% women's jeans. It's oversaturated. I saw some new baseball caps and things, some new things, but
I've been having a lot of luck with hard goods. I'll tell you what.
I need to get into hard goods.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit down with Casey, the Rockstar Flipper, and I have a meet up with Steve Rakin and some other big time. I'm going to try to do about 60% networking, maybe 25% seminars, and then the rest will be sightseeing. I'm not going to do that many seminars. I want to talk to people about eBay and talk to people about how to change my business, experienced sellers.
Tracy, are you tired or are you hurting?
I'm just tired. I'm okay. I'm hurting, but I hurt every day. I'm more tired than hurting.
Okay.
And I'm just listening to T and Adam.
Okay.
And again, I don't
Crystal is in Vegas. She's gonna come to our meetup.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the comment I put in the chat yesterday, but you mentioned about Wade. And when it does come to vintage clothes, he's pretty good in that category. I bought a box of vintage clothes from him about a month ago. And because he does all those storage units and everything, he gets so much of that stuff. So I did buy a lot of vintage clothes from him. And they're really good pieces, back from late 70s, early 80s, probably my era of growing up.
And you're shipping cross country too, so the shipping was probably pricey.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. He really gave us a fair deal. Yeah, it was really a very fair deal. And some of those clothes, just only because clothes, again, like you said, are, they're time-consuming measurements, things like that. The hard goods this weekend, I'll tell you what, I sold a ton of hard goods between a Lennox teapot and a Rival barbecue thing. I shipped this thing yesterday. I said to my husband, I said, I figured you're not home and this thing's sold. I got $71 for it.
I can box it.
Just to box it. But you know what? That's the hardest thing when it comes to hard goods because you just.
That's why the only good thing I like, really not the only, well, it's readily available, but if I can't sell, what good is having 150 pair of women's jeans that I paid $150 for if I can't sell them?
Exactly. We bought a pallet of bulk.com, I guess
Right.
probably 8 months ago. A lot of it was shoes.
Okay, I want to get in the shoes,
The
definitely.
shoes seem to go, but all the clothes and everything, because they're rejects from like Target and Walmart and stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
don't want Walmart and
That stuff is what? If you can get $8 free ship, you're lucky.
yeah. I was talking to somebody, I forget who it was, and I said, "Stay away from those Walmart returns. Stay away."
Yeah.
And then I think it was Tony Raccoon, Rusty Raccoon. He says, "Yeah, Adam, you told me to stay away from it." And he is super experienced. He goes, "Yeah, I bought a Walmart pallet, and it's I'm not paraphrasing, but it's a disaster." He goes, "I'm going to lose money." So I told you, stay away. You ever go to Walmart, see something people are returning? That's what you get.
Yeah, well, when you go to bulk.com, the good thing is, though, you can look at the whole manifest. So like that one I bought with shoes, there were some couple of electronics, like a security system and a few other things that I knew if I sold at least a dozen of the other things, that would at least make my money back and everything else would be gravy.
So
So
these were custom returns?
they were actually uninspected returns.
Okay.
And that was, I'll tell you, that security camera, of course, I live
Stay
in
away from salvage. No matter what you do, stay away from salvage.
Oh, never. I would never do it. They had a hole and it looked like a great deal. All
At the time, it
electronic.
was like a tractor trailer that caught on fire, or it's soaking wet, or it's like,
Yeah. Or they're missing pieces or whatever.
right.
The security system, and it seems like here living in New York, everybody buys from me to California. I'm like, really? They don't have this?
My biggest, and I do small volume. My biggest sales were Texas and California.
I know. It's so crazy.
75% of my sales were Texas and California.
Yeah. So what I have done now is I used to do free ship on everything. I'm getting away from that. I'm charging shipping.
And now you have to pay by weight and distance.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Like the lady who bought the
You
barbecue.
calculate shipping, or just use your furthest shipping and do a flat rate.
Yeah, then you kind of screw your people locally, though.
Like I told Darlene, we were talking about shipping, and I'm having to use Pirate Ship, and I use Beverly Hills because of the show, 90210.
Yes, I've done
New
that.
Jersey, so I figured New Jersey to Beverly Hills. It's going to be the furthest I'm going to ship. So I just calculate whatever the size is and the weight, and I punch in my zip code in 90210, and that's what I charge a flat rate, or I include it in the free ship.
Right. Yeah, I've done that too. I think
Like
everybody knows that.
Beverly Hills, that's what I charge, $6.
Yeah.
Granted, it might be $4 locally, but like I said, 75% of my business is Texas and California.
Yeah. The only problem is when you do get into the hard goods, it's going to be a big difference when it comes to 9 pounds to Pennsylvania.
Right. And then you got to figure out FedEx and UPS and.
And again, you want to talk about Pirate Ship. I have a Pirate Ship account, and I'm not seeing a discount anymore. I don't know if it's now that the post office went to the cubic or what.
Because they do cubic already, so maybe. Yeah.
The other thing is too, I don't know if the discounts differ between your store. Like if you don't have a store versus you have a startup store or a basic store, or
I get a small discount because I'm not a what is it? Something plus?
top rated plus.
Right, I'm just top rated. I'm not top rated plus.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing
maybe
enough
how the
volume.
discounts work. Because I feel like in my anchor store, because I do have an anchor store, even though I don't have 10,000 items up, I did at one point have clothes.
Right.
So I had to go to an anchor store, and I've been paying a couple of months now. It's expensive, but I don't want to lose everything in that anchor store. So that's the one I'm trying to at least double over the next 90 days. Well, now it's down to 60.
All right, enough reselling talk. We all right there, Darlene? Looks like
Sorry,
you're
Darlene, taking every
I was reading the
I gotta
chat.
have three. I have to have three on my show. We can talk resale.
I was reading the chats.
We all right, Joy? Did we put you to sleep, Joy?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm very interested in that kind of stuff. I like learning different things, so it's not a problem for me.
Okay.
See, with me,
Miss
with
Gracie, she's a trooper. She just hangs in there and tolerates us.
see, Joy, with having
I love you all.
We love you too.
with having a panel, you have time to go and get you some coffee, and they keep you, they keep everything going. and there's usually somebody watching the chat. And that's why I do not want to give up my panel, because
Are you guys gonna go to Zoom?
I am
We're looking at.
definitely going to sign up for it. I'm definitely going to sign up for it. It's the only thing I think that's going to work.
Did you see shipping yard? My brain sometimes. Shipping yard? No. Let me look that up.
and then there's
I
one,
took a pain pill. Not pain pill this morning. It's not narcotic, but it's still making me a little.
Joy. There's one that Joy she sent me and said, "Tell you
Let's see.
and Derek, it's this vape. I think I told you, vaping girl. It's she's doing. It showed her with several people using Zoom, and I've seen people using Zoom, and to me it looks good. But I don't like that I can't set up the YouTube in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So what do? You do Zoom and then incorporate it to YouTube?
I would talk to her because she loves giving away knowledge. So I would.
You can absolutely advertise it in YouTube, because I'm on Daily Refinement's panel every Monday night, and he puts it out there 30 minutes ahead of time to and it's out there. So
Oh, so he sets up an event on
Yeah.
YouTube and then he incorporates the Zoom into it like we do Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
The problem with Zoom, I mean, I like Zoom quality the best, but apparently it's not syncing properly with scheduling lives. This one I'm going to try to share, and I always have problems because I always want to share my chat. So I'm going to do, let me see. Let me put my chat down.
Rosie said
Put my
that
chat down there.
their school uses Zoom and it does great.
Yeah, but it's a problem with YouTube. Let's see. Try this.
I think my hands just warm to make my forehead warm.
Come on, screen share. Why aren't you working? Come on. Screen share. There we go. Application window.
No, it doesn't turn on.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get a little goofy here because I can't get the application window. I'm gonna try to do it, and it might be like all those little windows pop up. But let me try it. I think, Darlene, do you have to allow me, or I forget? Can I do it by myself, or you have to allow me to do a screen share?
I think you can screen share yourself.
Okay.
I don't do anything usually.
Well, now it's not letting me do it.
Let me see.
Let me just do my entire screen, and then I'll go to my screen that I want to show you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let me go to. All right, can you see this?
Yeah.
Does it say StreamYard?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that they were testing last night. There were a few quirks. You can start out for free. Right now, they don't limit the number of shows you do or meetings you do. I guess technically they're called. But you can do it for free, and then they have a paid version. And let's see. The only thing is you have like a bookmark in here, which is fine for the free. So, and you can schedule and it links with your YouTube. So you can schedule a live, and it will link up. And when you go live, it'll work. You don't have to put a stream key in or anything. And it's all cloud based, browser based. So it doesn't take a lot of resources, because like Kimmy was using it, and she said she has issues a lot of times with Hangouts that her computer overheats, and with this it didn't, because it's all cloud based.
Share the guest link. Okay, so you can share the guest link just like we do for y'all.
Good morning, Casey. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you.
Listen, I used to have a page with the rates, but it's not letting me.
So StreamYard will allow us to do just like we're doing.
Exactly. Yep.
And where do you find that?
It's StreamYard. It's StreamYard.com.
Yard.
I'm going to eventually probably put a link on because I think a lot of people are going to use it, and I think they offer some kind of minor referral fee, but I don't know. Here's pricing. So the free, you can have up to 6 people on your panel, which is kind of a little bit too little, but I could deal with 6. You have screen sharing, you have banners. You can highlight on-screen comments. Like if somebody makes a comment, you can highlight it, and then it'll pop up on your page, and like to share their like a shout out kind of thing. Right now, they don't have broadcast limits. Currently, broadcasters are not limited. Limits may be introduced at a future date. I have a feeling that's going to happen. But in the meantime, I can test it out for free. The basic plan is $20 a month. What you do is you don't get that little book branding mark of StreamYards. You get unlimited broadcast. So if they ever determine that they're going to limit your broadcast, you get unlimited with the $20 a month. You can put up your custom logo, overlays. I'm not familiar with. That's like something like with OBS typically. Custom backgrounds, another OBS type of thing. And then this Restream, I learned a little bit about that. That's a paid service also, but that you can do multiple live broadcasts at the same time. So you can broadcast like for YouTube and for Facebook and for Twitch and all at the same time off the same feed. But that's a fee base too. I think that's like $6 or $7 a month. So I think I'm gonna try this free one to begin with. But I do like Zoom, but it's right now I don't think it's compatible enough. I think the quality is better on Zoom, but I think this has more bells and whistles, and you can do it for free to start, and up to 6 participants. So that works for me.
That's not bad because people really come on at one time, like on your panel.
Yeah, I mean we have a lot today, but typically we have like 4 or 5 here.
Hey, I have had 8 and 9. I went
Well,
back
yeah,
to
well,
but the
$20 a month is $20 a month. That's the issue.
But see, Zoom
Yeah.
is cheaper.
Although they do say there, Adam, if you do pay for the year, they'll take $60 off. So
Right.
you know, that's all right.
Right. So it's $240 less 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what they do is I think Craig said they actually send him an email. I think they actually just give you a free 3 months. So it's 15 months for $240.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to try the free first. I mean, I don't.
Where
I
it
don't
says
need more than
in that first column banner, does that mean those are their advertisement banners?
you can put like a shout out banner. Like you can put like subscribe to my Instagram and put your Instagram account.
Okay.
Let me share Pat D's. I'll leave it sharing. Let me put Pat D's video that he did last night.
And Pat's in the chat. I asked him, did he want to come?
Oh, is Pat in the chat?
Oh, he's in the middle. He's in the middle of something, but he's listening.
Okay, because I didn't pull. I dropped my chat because I was having problems sharing.
Pat.
So I'm just gonna mute my volume so you guys don't hear this. Let me go to his video.
Storage Pirate Ricardo. Is that right, Ricardo?
Yeah, Ricardo.
Good morning, Ricardo. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ricardo. Good morning to you.
He did his first video, guys. His first on-screen video. If you didn't see it,
No, I got to go and look at it.
it's only like
We shouted a lot of you guys out.
You see Kimmy, you can see Pat, 3, 4, 6.
Wow.
Oh, that video looks pretty clear, Adam.
And that looks like a Zoom. That's pretty much what it looks like.
Yeah, I would have guessed it would Zoom.
But the other StreamYard is more.
So they're just playing with it.
StreamYard is more expensive than
You
Zoom.
see it? Can you see it okay?
yeah.
Yeah, I see it right.
I just muted the volume on it so it won't get feedback. So you can see there's 6. I'm trying to find where he has a banner up.
There it is.
There's highlighting a comment. Let's see.
Oh, it's on top, isn't it? At the top right hand.
The banner typically is right down here.
Oh, okay. I see something that says powered by StreamYard.
That's your bookmark, because that's with the free one. They have the bookmark that it's. If you pay, they have the paid version. You can put your own logo up there, and there is no Streamlabs logo. I don't see the banner. I mean, there are banners in here, but oh, here it is.
Doesn't look bad. There it is.
Recording of the month for Craig, $2 vanilla. Actually, I think that was a comment.
I like that the comments are highlighted. That's cool.
Yeah, because you can give people a shout out. So, like, if somebody comes in your chat and makes a comment, you can kind of highlight their comment and say, and you can say, welcome, Joy, and highlight their comment. So yeah, the video quality is not as good as Zoom in my opinion. I mean, this is his layout. It's a little busy, but it is what it is, and it's free to start. So.
Oh, that was the free version?
This is the free version. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I think you can have up to 10, but 10 would be too small. I think you don't want to go more than 6 or 7. 6 or 7 is probably the max.
So everybody needs to download the app if they want to be on the panel.
You subscribe? No, just the creator has to have an account.
It's better.
And then everything is web-based. So all you do is you send out like links like you would with Hangouts, and then it'll just work them through and say, "Will you allow us to use your camera, your microphone, yada yada yada." And then the other thing is with the StreamYard, the creator controls everything. So once you send out a link, people just can't pop in. You have to approve it. So let's just say, Darlene.
So you can't get trolls popping in like we had that one time back in the day.
Even if you posted the link in the chat, it has to be approved by the creator of the event before they can come into the stream.
That's good.
Right.
No.
So like say Darlene sent me a link, I can't come in until she says, okay, Adam Exploits can come into the panel.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
I got you.
Let's see, I was having issues here, so I was muted or whatever, and then okay, so this is a 4 panel. It's for me to start. It's fine, and like I said, it's cloud based, so you don't need a lot of RAM. But then there's 5 people. The other thing I didn't like was that's not a big deal. Is that it's switched? It's like mirrored because my microphone's just supposed to be on my right, but it's on my left. But I guess it is. It just is what it is.
All right, Joy, you're usually my guinea pig. Maybe we'll try this.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's free version.
I like it because I can't download any more things on my computer. It's like my computer is filled to capacity already.
And this would work for you because it's cloud based. Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
So that's a good thing. And I don't want to buy an external hard drive just yet. I mean, like I do a lot of editing when I do my series.
Right.
So using that app already, Final Cut takes up a lot of memory in my computer as it is.
Oh, you have a Mac then if you're using Final Cut, right?
Yes. And so like,
I'm gonna stop sharing this.
that I have is, I don't want to get rid of anything, and I don't want to put it on an external hard drive. I don't know. I'm just stubborn like that, I guess.
No, I understand. I'm going to put the link to that video so you guys can watch it later.
Yeah, I like that. That's cute.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering that it's free to start. I'm sure they're going to start charging because they'll have hundreds of thousands of people that are going to want to use it. Once people, find out that it's free and it's, it works relatively well and it's cloud based.
So with it being cloud based, is it is my computer gonna?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And here's the link.
Yeah, even if they don't make it free, they're probably going to do what Zoom does for the free account and limit you to like.
I think that's what's going to happen because they're going to have hundreds of thousands of people are going to say, "Hey, even if we do a starter package at $15, that's a lot of residual income coming in every month." Easy, Brantley.
Brantley.
Brantley, wound up.
I thought that was the bird. I thought.
That's what I thought. For a second, I thought Destiny was back.
Yeah, I thought Debbie was back. I heard a screech. It sounded like a bird.
And poor Debbie. What happened to Debbie? She just disappeared and never came back.
I have video problems.
All right, guys. Well, I'm actually going to jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna bail too because I want to treat myself to my McDonald's breakfast, and I only have 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
So you want to carry on,
All right.
Darlene, or we can end if you like. You want to carry on, or are you ending?
You know,
I'm gonna have to go too.
All right,
you guys, I am so tired,
you're tired. I think we're ending.
and so I
Thank
need
you
to
for
go.
having me.
Thanks for joining everybody on
Thanks
the
for
panel.
joining
Thanks for
us,
people in the
Joy.
chat.
I am so excited, Joy, that you joined. Maybe
guys, yeah,
Don't
check out
forget
that
Adam's
StreamYard.
show this
That's gonna work well.
afternoon.
do what?
3 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep, I'll try to make
I'm
it there.
having Donatella Bottolini or Bottolino. I got to remember. I got to write that down. Donatella.
I love you guys, and you guys
All right.
all out in the chat. I love you. Thank you for joining this morning. I wish we were going to Porch Church, but Casey is gone. And so everybody have a blessed day today. And we will
Yes,
see you
everybody
tomorrow.
have your day full of blessings. Love you all.
All righty,
Bye, guys.
everybody.
Bye.